All right, what I'd like to do today is to give you a brief demonstration. I'm preparing a course. I might not get every single detail in here, but these are the basics. You have a class that has not been prepped yet, such as this class. So the first thing I would do is, my system is to just go down the links on the left and make sure that all of them are set up properly. There is a checklist that you can use right here, preterm course checklist, that you can click onto and fill out as you're going along, and that's your best way of not missing anything important. Some of these items are just having you look at things to make sure that they're present in the course, or if it's a recording, checking to see if it plays properly. Okay. First thing is adding an announcement. Okay. You're going to create a welcome announcement. Say welcome to GA 103. And then in here I would create my announcement and just talk about the course and go over maybe some basics, but the best thing to do is to look at some other welcome announcements when you do this for the first time. You want to introduce yourself and talk about the course briefly. You do not want to send a copy of this announcement, because you're doing this before the course actually starts, and this won't work. It won't go to anyone. Normally we go to students' email. I'm going to click submit. Obviously this doesn't look right, but okay. Then you would also add a video announcement. Okay. And that you would do, used to be there was a camera icon right here that would allow you to record in Blackboard. Now you will have to make a recording using maybe what I'm using, Screencast-O-Matic, or YouTube, or some other type of mechanism in order to create a video welcome. And I'll try to show you one of those before we go. Faculty info, you are going to put your name, and to do that, your name and your contact information. I know a lot of these same things are in your syllabus, so you can copy them over. So you hit that edit button, and then you definitely add a photograph of yourself, a small picture, so students feel a little closer to you and feel a little more, things feel a little more personalized if they know what you look like. Your email, phone number, contact information, and your office hours. Okay, so that's what goes there. Academic coach info should already be set up, so you don't really do anything there. On syllabus, you're going to, the chief thing here is to add your syllabus, the one that you created, okay, which I've already done here. And usually it's the first thing that I work on is the syllabus. You can click on the syllabus that's there when the course shows up in Blackboard for you to prep. You can click on the version of the syllabus that's there already, download it, and just add your personal information. Here's mine. I just typed in all these areas that pertain to me, but a lot of this information is there, and you do not need to do anything to it or add anything. You are going to add dates here and deadlines over here. Everything else should be there in this learning activity table. So there is not a lot of prep work to do on the syllabus, you just want to take a look at it and make sure it is it's not an old version of the syllabus or there's not something missing. And then down here, make sure that this is the new grade scale, A through F and I. There's no B plus, B minus. So just some of those old ones keep popping up every once in a while. Make sure that's the new grade scale. Once you've saved this on your computer, then you can go here under syllabus, click the chevron, and go to edit. Okay. Then what you would do is this syllabus would be that's already there would be just the template, what you first downloaded. You would want to remove that, so you'd hit click for removal. Then you'd want to click on Browse My Computer and find the syllabus that you created on your computer and upload it into the course. Okay, I already did that, so cancel out on that. Okay, e-textbook. Many of you are forgetting to do this. Relinking that needs to go on for all your textbooks that are listed here. And all you have to do is click on the chevron next to each book. Once again, go to edit. And here, the key and the secret are basically two passwords that you need to put in here. Normally, they're going to be blank. You're going to type in HUOVS under the first password, which is Herzing University Online VS. I forgot what VS means. And then Herzing here for the second password. And then click Submit. Once you do that, click on the link to make sure it works, and you'll get this web page that would direct you to an ebook. If you put the right passwords in. Okay, if you don't, when you click onto that link, it's going to tell you unavailable or it's going to show an error. Check and see if the citations are correct. They should match what's in the syllabus. And we're almost done, believe it or not. You're going to go to Classroom, and you're going to put in your dates here. Okay. You have due dates that go onto this table. And you just type them in here. Let's see, 5. And for each area that has a due date, just type in the proper due date and hit Submit. And you should test a few of these presentations. Make sure they play properly. Okay. Right, well, when you click on them, they should start playing. They should not download. Okay. So what you want to do is just watch a minute or so of a few of the videos and make sure they're playing properly. You will not have time, obviously, to watch all the videos. It would be 8 to 16 hours of watching, but you can check on a few, make sure they're all right. The discussions, you want to make sure, and again, it's on the checklist, that all the discussions are here, the links are here, and that they're lined up in order of each week. And things like glossary that should be already set up. Messages, you wouldn't have any yet, but that's where you're going to find your email messages from students when the course starts. Okay. You can also check your student resources. Just make sure that most of them have notes or scripts that go with the presentations and links to websites, and you should again click on some of these to make sure that the link still exists, because you know how the web is with the internet. Sometimes these links stop working or the website's gone. And other than that, again, check your checklist, because I will most likely not show you every single little item on there. Last thing you want to do is go to the Grade Center and make sure that total is there with a check mark. Do not touch it. Do not do anything to it. It should just be total with a check mark. That is, these courses are all set up fine. They should not need any changing. You should personalize them. You shouldn't call the assignments by different names. You really don't have to touch anything. You can make sure that there's no weighted column, because that's a weighted column, a weighted total you can get rid of. You can delete it. The only thing about totals is you might go in and click quick column information and make sure that it adds up to 1,000 points, because they should always add up to 1,000 points. Right. The only other thing to tell you is that under users and groups is where you're going to find your students. If you're wondering or you're worried that there's no students there, they will appear on the first day of class, but right now they are listed under users. I'm going to click right there, but for privacy's sake, I'm not going to click there, because you'll see names of students, and you will find, when you click there, you will find your students listed there. Okay, that's how you would prep a course. And briefly, one other thing: dates here. You're going to put the to and from dates here. You can get them right from your syllabus, because you put them on your syllabus if you remember. Okay, so you're going to put in, if class starts on May 1st, and it's always add 6 to that date, so the week ends on the 7th. Okay, so you just put those dates, hit submit, put those dates in there. And let's go down the row, and again, you put this on your syllabus. Okay, and I know I might have went pretty fast, but you can always play this over and over again, or pause it in parts. Okay, thank you.